Turbo. Alex.
Yo.
Yo. What's up, all my hedgehogs?
Yo, do you know what's blue and fast?
Is it turbo time?
Sonic time.
Oh, I thought Shovel Knight was kind of fast.
Blue. Oh, that's true. He is blue. He's not too fast. He jots. He doesn't.
Does he have fur?
No,
I don't think you ever see under the.
He's not the fastest thing alive.
Man.
Oh man, Sonic. You know what? I haven't. It's weird because Turbo Zone's been a thing since like September of last year.
Right.
And I have in no time have I talked that much about Sonic.
Well, go ahead. Now's your time for redemption.
And it's bizarre because if you know me, like in real life, I am one of the biggest Sonic nerds ever.
Hey, that's what we love here.
Sonic. Yeah, I'm okay. But I am reasonable. I don't touch upon like the horrible games. I mean, I own them, but I won't defend them. Like they get bad.
There are many spectrums to be on as a Sonic fan. You can fall under so many categories, and it seems that nobody can agree on what they want from Sonic.
Because Sonic's never stayed the same. Mm-hmm. Sonic's always changed, and it just depends on when you got into the series. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can take I'm gonna take a wild guess here. I'm gonna say you're more of a classic guy.
I mean, honestly, I'm loving Generations. So I do love the classics, but even going back to something as simple as the Game Gear version, it feels simple. It feels almost primitive in a way, and not just for lack of a spin dash, but even the mid-air dash. Mm-hmm. And something about the newer games seems to emphasize that sense of speed. So I'd like to explore the library a little more before I state anything definitively, but I'm open. I'm open to both sides of the spectrum. I also like 3D Blast.
Yeah, I've never categorized myself because I don't know. I've always kept up with the series, and while the games never really, I don't know. While the games definitely took a dip in quality, I've never said to myself, "Wow, I wish there was, we're more like the classics."
Yeah,
because I kind of appreciate each generation. But speaking of Sonic,
happy anniversary!
It's his 25th anniversary this year. That's
oh my gosh! Yeah, that's a reality check right there.
Speculations abound about what they're going to do.
Do you think he's going to make it to the Turbo Zone this year?
Sonic Boom 2.
Yes, Fire and Ice.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're actually doing that.
Yeah, they delayed it for purposes of improving the game.
Okay, you know what? That's the one Sonic thing that I haven't even touched. I haven't touched any Sonic Boom stuff.
Oh come on, Alex! I thought you were the biggest Sonic fan.
I am, but that doesn't feel like Sonic to me. It feels like.
All right. Have you at least watched the TV show?
I have. I watched a few episodes. It was okay.
It was okay. I thought it was pretty funny.
It wasn't bad. It was just
it's mocking, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
But the games. I haven't touched the games yet, which I will at some point. I'm just waiting for the price tag to go down.
It should. It should by now. Honestly, a lot of the Sonic games are going down in price. At least 3DS wise. Generations I got for $20. I just bought All Stars Racing for $10.
Ooh, that's a really good game.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what platform you get it on; they're all going to be pretty consistent.
I think Lost World's still up there.
Lost World is on there. I think that is kind of high as far as price goes, but
that's like a full 3D platformer in the palm of your hands too.
Yeah,
so.
That's something. But I can only imagine how good it is on the Wii U. But all the same, we have been getting a proliferation of Hedgehog titles. So do you think they're going to go out with a bang this year?
I hope so.
It seems like it. So far we got Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice confirmed, 2016 extra dubstep.
Wub.
That really sets in the pace, the speed, sense of speed we all desire since Sonic 2. Mario and Sonic go to the Olympics, 2016.
Okay, I'm buying that.
Are you?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I bought all those games.
Yeah, and this one's gonna be extra special. I don't know. They got a javelin toss. I don't know.
I don't know why I keep buying them. But I'm just I guess the novelty of how strange the idea is of seeing Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
At this point they should just honorarily throw Sonic in all of the Mario sports games.
That should be awesome. I mean, he's already pretty much like a Nintendo character by this point.
Yeah, more or less. And we have the unannounced 2016 anniversary title.
Which a lot of people... I want to go and get this out of the way. A lot of people say, speculating that it's going to be Sonic Adventure 3. And I don't see that happening.
Well, I did read something from Sega of Europe's CEO or president or something. He said, we have recognized our failures with Sonic in the past with some of his recent home console games. And we hope to bring him back to more of a classic style. So, as much as I'm sure people would want to see an Adventure 3, Sega recognizes what the bulk of the fan base says. We are the classic Sonic fans, and we want that classic Sonic. Is that what you want?
You know what? I'm with this other part of the fan base that kind of just wants another Sonic Generations game. Because that was like the last time that I got really excited for Sonic game. Okay, I got excited for Lost World. But not as excited. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, it looks pretty cool. But like, I wasn't like, ooh, I need to buy this game like day one. So
I think Generations was really a statement, and as long as they don't go with any werehogs this time, or something of that nature, then we should be okay.
No werehogs, no Black Knights, no secret rings, no whatever 06 was trying to do.
How about Colors? Where do you think that falls on the spectrum?
Colors is great.
Yeah, I know a lot of people love that game.
Colors got me back in. I kind of gave up on it, for a while, especially after 06, and they had I thought Unleashed was okay, but like through like that little span of games, I just kind of gave up for a bit, and I was like, I'm not going to play Sonic right now. Something else. And then Colors got me back in. Colors got me to trust the franchise again. Because I don't know.
So you want to see a new Generations? What is it about Generations that makes you want it?
It's just okay. For one, before I say this, I haven't played the 3DS version. Really, like I tried it out. I didn't really play. Like I haven't sat down and played through the whole game. So
that's fine. I know the console version is pretty well received. So go ahead.
The console version is what I want to talk about here. From my perspective, it was just such a well-made, well put together game. Like it's like there was a lot of love and care put into that game, and like even like the smallest details in that game were just amazing. So
I agree, and even it shows in the 3DS version. I feel like the level design is commendable. That even the attention to detail, the parallax scrolling, it's subtle, but it makes an imprint, and it really shows how far the games have come visually. Even the soundtracks are remastered from original themes, and it draws from an inspiration of not just classic Sonic games, but Sonic games throughout the library, and makes them better in some instances.
So but I can see why a lot of people wouldn't want another Generations, because that would kind of like ruin the purpose of the first Generations.
Okay.
Because the first Generations was made to like celebrate his anniversary, and like it was a special thing. It was a pretty big deal. And after that, if you just make a second one, it's gonna cheapen the the experience. It's like, oh, here's another.
Not to mention, at this point, the modding community for the PC version of Sonic Generations is outstanding.
They have done literally everything.
So I mean, there's not much left to do.
They have done it
in Generations.
So I could see why they wouldn't go that route. I don't know.
I understand what you're saying, that you want another game of that impact. Is that what I'm reading?
Of that quality. It was just super good.
Right. So what are some standout features that you think could make it another Generations without being Generations?
That depends. Are we okay? First, we should try to set up. Okay, let's set up the the blueprints for Turbo Zone's 25th anniversary Sonic game.
Okay.
What kind of game is it going to be? Like classic 2D? It's going to be a 3D whatever? Is it going to be a futuristic hoverboarding game? Not that one, but which is
I mean, if it's anything like Kirby's Air Ride, then it's not bad. But why don't we try and set it up for both? We'll talk classic first, and then we'll try and get into 3D if that's possible.
Okay.
So what is it about the 2D Sonic that you think could work? Make it a momentous anniversary for the Blue Blur.
I mean, as long as they do it correctly, it'll. I don't know. Did you play episode 4 or sorry, Sonic 4 episode 1 or 2?
Yeah, it was really glitchy on my computer, so I didn't get much into it.
Yeah, I was like super excited for those when those came out, and they just felt really bleh. Like they didn't feel like anything close to what Sonic's supposed to feel like. And I feel like I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know. Here you go ahead. I'm still trying to formulate my.
That's all right. I mean, even I'm not fully decided, but I can tell you things I like that I've seen this, series go in, the direction that it's gone in. I like when I played Generations that there was more of an emphasis on time attack and beating your times, and as opposed to just collecting all the rings.
Oh yeah.
But there is one aspect I felt was missing, and that was the feeling that the game was, one compact platform adventure. I understand being able to save, go between levels, but I want a full experience like I get with my Genesis versions.
I feel like that was because Generations was more of a best of type deal. It wasn't really,
Okay. So what do you want to see? Do you want to see a best of title, or do you want to see a full packed game?
I want another Sonic Generations quality title, but I don't want to see another best of because I feel like they can't pull it off again. So yeah, I want to see an old school style game with the quality of the Generation game.
There's an indie title on the Wii U you were telling me about that was kind of like Sonic.
Yeah,
How
Freedom
is that?
Planet. It's amazing. It's exactly like how I want a modern Sonic to play. Maybe without the story, the game is pretty heavy on story. Like whenever, you don't need 11-minute cutscenes in your Genesis style game, but the actual platforming in the game feels fantastic. And that's because it started off as an actual Sonic fan game. So something close to that.
Yes.
Would be perfect.
Awesome. I think that, I don't know as much about the game, but from what I hear, it's like a love letter to the Sonic fan. So that's something I want to see too. I want to see it be a full compact game. I do want to see, I guess, an element of high score, but the challenge has got to be there too.
Well, the console version had this really cool feature to where if you play it online, you can set times, and your friends can try to beat your times.
Right.
Yeah, and set little flags and stuff, and in the level showing how far they got, and it was the coolest feature. So I feel like that was something really neat.
Is it something akin to like Super Meat Boy, where you see all the dashes where people die, or Super Mario Maker?
Yeah. It gives you a certain amount of time to see how far you can get through the level, and then you dash, through the level, and then your friends have to beat your time.
Cool.
And it was a really cool little feature.
Nice. So how about like a ghost mode? Where you see your friends' ghosts running alongside you?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's not like you even have to actually play at the same time. You can still race their best times.
You know what else I want?
What's that?
Out of this game? I want other playable characters.
Right, yes.
Man, I want Knuckles and I want Tails.
But the classic Knuckles, not the bulky, beefy dumb head.
Not the Boom Knuckles.
No.
Classic Knuckles and classic Tails, please.
Yes, please. So do you think they should control similar to Sonic, but maybe like Tails gets his fly ability?
Yeah, certainly. And then, design certain aspects of the level just for those characters. Make it to where, maybe these characters, can only get to this part of the level. And, kind of like little hidden passages.
Yeah, I like that.
Awesome. It'd be cool.
That's a good idea. How about Big the Cat?
Big the Cat is a playable character. No, they could bring other characters in. I don't know who else. Maybe Shadow or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Really. So the extra playable characters, that's definitely another aspect that I come to appreciate. And even in the Sonic Boom 3DS demo, you can kind of experience that. It kind of switches between each of those characters. So I feel like they're onto something with that, and maybe they'll pursue that. I know that's been a favorable aspect of the game for a lot of the community out there. So that's two things we've kind of labeled here. We want a compact game, and we want playable characters. Can you think of anything else?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to.
How about water levels?
If they're done well. I don't like the water levels in the first game.
Yeah.
But in Sonic 2 and 3, I feel like they did them pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not opposed to them either. Even in the 3DS Generations. It's got a kind of funky jazz feel that even goes back to the Michael Jackson theme song from Sonic 3. I'm trying to say Mario here. How about the soundtrack? How do you want this to be? I know there's been kind of a push towards a more, the more dub wub 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 sounds, but do you feel like they should just go for a more, classic kind of chip style?
I don't want a chip style because they tried that with Sonic 4 and it was really bad. Okay. I'm talking like I can't stand any of the songs in that game.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should definitely have this like the simple tunes, but maybe keep it more maybe orchestrated or maybe a little more jazzy.
Okay. I do like that about the Generations version. Like even Green Hill Zone, they have like a ska style to it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty funky. I don't know. In general, I just like that sense of character, and as long as they really do maintain that this game has its own identity, then that's the takeaway point. So, anything else about the 2D Sonics that you want? How about the dash? Do you like the dash move?
The spin dash?
Well, there's the spin dash, but then there's the mid-air dash.
Oh, the homing.
The homing dash, yeah.
You know what? I don't know if they should keep that in a 2D game. Maybe if they could find a way to make it work without it just being used to like link across enemies and stuff. Yeah. But I don't know what else like what other uses they would have for it, because like the only reason they even introduced it was for the 3D games to kind of give Sonic a sense of control.
Okay, but when I played it on the 3DS, my 2D platformer levels, it actually adds an element where I can kind of propel myself further and, get to a ledge I might not have been able to reach. And then it kind of increases that chance of getting, speed time. So as long as it's integrated well, I'm not opposed to it.
I mean, I would be opposed. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to see it just used to hop across enemies every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it does get kind of, strange when you have to bounce off a bunch of enemies and then, like, one suddenly disappears. I understand. That's kind of odd.
Here's another requirement.
Okay.
Eggman has to be called Robotnik.
Okay.
It's a rule.
Why is the new age new Dr. Eggman?
Well, because he was Dr. Eggman after the 3D games.
Yeah.
Well, at least here in America. So I would like just for them to reference that. They're a little robotic. But yeah, that's my wishes for a 2D game. Pretty
simple. How about character voices?
Are there going to be cutscenes? That's the question.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
You think there should be cutscenes here?
I don't know.
I think there will.
Hey, of course, yeah, there will. I don't know if there should be though. I think back to Freedom Planet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Freedom Planet gives you this option to either play through the game with voice acted cutscenes or play through it classic mode. And in the story mode has these full length cutscenes where you learn about the character and stuff. And classic mode just goes level to level. I feel like that'd be a cool thing to also do in like a modern 2D Sonic game. It's kind of give you the option either here's the story, or play it like an old school Genesis game.
So is that what you want to see here? Do you want to see options?
Yeah.
Okay. How about the split, like they did with Generations 2D and 3D? Do you feel like it would be copying too much if it did that?
No, I don't feel like it'd be copying too much. Because no, I feel like they can get away with it if they wanted to.
Okay.
It was a fun mechanic.
It was. I just don't want to see it be another clone. No.
I mean, as long as the levels are unique and stuff, it doesn't really matter.
How about or the design of Sonic and the characters? Do you want to see it modern style or classic style?
If we're going 2D, I would say a more classic style, but I think they'll just go with modern no matter what, because modern Sonic is what they've done for a while now.
They made an amiibo out of him. So.
I mean, they have more modern Sonic games than they do classic Sonic games.
Yeah, it's true. So, I mean, at this point, anything could happen.
Yeah, it's so, like, this topic is so kind of unpredictable. It's hard to really focus.
But it is fun to kind of dish out what you want from it.
It's awesome.
Especially from such big Sonic knuckleheads as us.
I don't want motion controls.
No motion controls, please no. Gyro control Sonic.
Okay, if they do a 2D Sonic game, do you think they'll just copy some of the special stages from the other games, or what? Because that's what they've done.
Well, how would you rather see it? Because in Generations, it was almost integrated. Like you kind of have to play the special stages in a way. But in the older games, it's like you had to work to unlock them.
Yeah.
Do you like that aspect?
Yeah. I like working for them, but I just don't want them to like copy older special stages. Like
even if it's like a remaster, like if it was a remaster of the Sonic 3 bonus stage.
Well, they haven't done that, but in the first two Sonic 4 games, they just copied the Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 special stages, and it was kind of not Great.
Well, how about this? If you play the Sega Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast, they have remastered of the Sonic 3D Blast from the Genesis days. And those are very well received and considered the best part of the game.
That's true.
So it depends how they go about it. I mean, if they like turn the first special stage from Sonic 1 into something that's not epileptic and chaotic.
I think you should just play Sonic Spinball. That's a special stage.
Possibly, if they can reduce the gap between the levers. I don't know. But I do want to see, some level of, challenge there. I don't want it to be like too geared towards kids, but maybe they're going to do that. Maybe they're going to market this so that it's applicable to a wider audience. What do you think?
I feel like that's what the boom is for. The boom's for like the kids, especially with the cartoon and such.
That's true.
So I don't know. I mean, but I don't know. Sonic's always been kind of geared towards all ages.
Yeah.
Except for like the Shadow the Hedgehog game.
And I mean, there is challenge for those who want it. Like, I mean, you can get through these levels if you play it, cautiously. But if you try to go balls deep, then you're gonna find yourself, flying into pits. So I don't know. I mean, it depends how they integrate it. I mean, I'm not expecting like the most challenging boss battles or anything like that, but we'll probably see some. Do you want to see Eggman as like a final form boss, or with some kind of crazy technology here?
Yeah, I would. Lately Eggman's been more of like a comedy, like a very comedic character. I don't know. I'd like to see him back in like the lead villain role again.
Yeah, definitely. He should kind of take that approach. I agree. How about the levels themselves? Do you want to see this really take inspiration from what we've seen so far, or do you want to see some stuff from the ground up?
I want to see him take inspiration, but I don't want it to like be a blatant, just like, oh, this is just like the level from Sonic 2. I don't want because that's what Mario does.
Well, I mean, that's what Generations did.
That was kind of the point of that game anyway, which is kind of like, here's a celebration of everything.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard, because what are you gonna create at this point? You've got forest levels. You've got the.
We don't work at Sega. We're not game designers. We don't know.
Well, no, we don't. But I mean, we can speculate. So
yeah. And Sega, you can hire us.
Yeah, we're all legs, I guess. All mouths, motor mouths. So, do you want to talk about 3D at all?
Sure.
All right.
This is going to be a touchy subject.
Well, you're going to be the expert here. So, what do you want out of a possible 3D Sonic?
I wanted to play like Sonic Colors. Please. Because that's probably my Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations, which the 3D parts of Sonic Generations play just like Sonic Colors. I feel like that's the closest they've gotten to really like perfecting the Sonic formula in 3D. I feel like Lost World wasn't a bad idea. It's just it didn't work out as well as they would as they hoped. Like it's still fun to play through. It's just I don't know. It felt a little less like Sonic at points.
But
like
a Mario Galaxy. That's what
but it wasn't bad. I just played it and I just didn't feel like, oh, I'm rushing through levels. I felt like, oh, I'm playing a standard platformer. So yeah, I definitely felt like it should be more Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations ish if they did a 3D approach.
What is it about those games that makes you like them in the 3D segment?
Because they the old school like Adventure and Adventure 2 kind of gave you full control of Sonic, and that kind of made it hard to maneuver because Sonic's so fast, and you're always going to be moving at like breakneck speeds, in those levels. And I feel like Colors and Generations and part of Unleashed actually kind of took that idea and kind of turned Sonic as if he's like a car, and the levels are like racetracks almost with like obstacles. So kind of think of it like that. So
again, with the level design, right?
Yes. You're always moving forward and you're boosting and stuff, and it feels really fun. And and there's still platforming segments and still obstacles, but it just works really well for Sonic.
One way I like to think of the older titles, and this became clearer to me as I played through all of them, it's like a well thought out amusement park or like a roller coaster ride, right? And you're going through all these different segments and things are popping out at you, and I think that's what I love about it, is that really gives you such a rush.
Yeah, I mean that's the point of Sonic, is gotta go fast.
Yeah, definitely. So, Sonic 2016. We've come a long way. Any closing points here that you want to touch on?
I don't know.
And that's the big
it's hard,
big
man.
element here. I mean,
because there are so many directions they could take this thing.
Yeah, and I feel like they'll do well. I did want to ask what platforms do you think this will be out on initially and down the road?
You know what? I don't even know, because lately all they've done is Nintendo, but that was because they had that partnership. I don't know. Maybe they would go all platforms. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows?
It could be. I'm thinking PS4 probably, but who knows? It might be on Wii U too, because they know that the Nintendo style fans will be there.
Sonic's been kind of a Wii U thing right now. Anyway.
Yeah,
I feel like they will either. Here's what I feel like will happen. I feel like they will either make a next generation HD whatever PS4 or Xbox One version of the game, and then make a dumbed down ish Wii U version, or they will just make a totally separate game for the Wii U and 3DS.
So you don't think they're going to neglect the Nintendo consoles?
No, I don't think they can at this point. I mean, especially since that's what they've been kind of on for the last, 4 or 5 years with Sonic.
Yeah,
they've kind of capped them to those consoles. I mean, the last Sonic game to come out, I think, on consoles other than Nintendo was the Transformed game. With Racing Transformed.
Oh, well, that in Generations too, yeah. If they do put it on the Wii U, do you feel like there's a way they can integrate the gamepad creatively?
Nope.
No, not at all.
No. I have given up on that thing after a while. I mean, there's still games that use it pretty well, but I don't see it being used in Sonic.
How about Sonic Maker?
Super Sonic Maker, yeah.
Yes,
That'd be
sold.
Awesome.
Buying a console just for that.
That'd be great.
Build your own loop-de-loops and just keep making them into the roller coaster.
Keep making games, and then you can make a game about a princess in 2006, and then
share them, and then tap your Marios, and tap your Links, and your Peaches.
Get your Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah. You can, free the princess, like Princess Peach, as Sonic.
Yeah. No, we should just make a game about Sonic going into other games.
Yeah, he could break the space-time continuum.
Yeah, he can run so fast. He's the fastest thing alive.
It'd make for a great book.
So
you want to close it up now? Unless you got any final points you want to talk about.
I feel like that's about it. I mean, I don't know where else we can really take this thing. It's just kind of a speculation idea video. I don't know what you want to call this.
I mean, it's just, it is fun. It's just brainstorming Sonic 2016, right?
So good luck to Sega and good luck to Sonic, and hope they bring out something else. And I swear, if they announce another Sonic Boom game this year, I'm done.
Well, they can't do 3. They can't do. What is it even going to be called? What was the first one? Rise of Lyric? What is that?
Yeah, Rise of Lyric, and then there's Shattered Crystal, and then there's Fire and Ice.
Oh my gosh! What do you get when you mix fire and ice?
Water.
You get water.
No. What? You get water? Do you get steam, or
you get Sonic Boom Fire and Ice? That's what you get.
Sonic Boom Fire. It was going to go up in flames.
Yeah, and just get your wallets ready.
Sega, stop that franchise. Just drop Sonic Boom. I mean,
I think that's
the cartoon if you want to.
Yeah, that's the takeaway point. The cartoon is good, but yeah, go back to classics. All right, well, I think we've said our share. And do any of you out there want something from Sonic 2016? Let us know.
Yeah, I know. Write us in the comments. I want to know your full game idea.
Yes,
pitch it to me like a Sega.
We're gonna conceptualize it and email it to them.
We're gonna take all of our ideas and just jam it together and mail it to Sega.
Yes, Sonic fans 20,000, 30, 312, and 313.
But here's the real question: is Sonic fast enough to get into the Turbo Zone?
Oh, Sonic is so turbo.
Is he? Is he really? Okay.
What do you think? I mean, is 2015 Sonic so turbo?
Zone.
I mean, if we made it,
yeah,
then
we use the back door though.
Yeah, I mean, knowing Sonic, as long as he doesn't swap bodies with a Robotnik or something, and then we're good.
As long as he doesn't ride a hoverboard in here.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Stay turbo, y'all, and we'll catch you in the next Green Hill Zone.
Sonic!
Turbo Zone.